Hey everybody, it's your Uncle Bear. Okay, so I cannot be the only one who is done with the crazy. I've heard people say, we need to open up insane asylums again. And I'd be in favor of that if they ran them the way they used to years ago, where they gave them, electroshock therapy and, just strapped them in, I'd be okay with that. But, part of it, we're losing too many innocent people. And a lot of the innocent people that we're losing are young people. They haven't even had a chance to enjoy life. And we gotta quit. We gotta stop it. We're the grown-ups in the room, okay? I'm Gen X. Gen X, we're the ones that have to step up. We need to get hold of legislators, whatever we have to do. But, is it crazy people? Is it evil? Is it a mixture of both? I don't know. Now, we have Nick Reiner, who offed his parents. Didn't just off them, he cut their throats. Your parents, you've got the nut that's still on the loose, from Brown University out in Rhode Island. The incompetence of both the Providence police and the mayor of Providence. I wouldn't live there on a bet. Nope. Those people are idiots. They are. Oh, we have a person of interest, everything's all clear, and then come back, a day and a half, 2 days later, and say, yeah, we were wrong. That's not the guy. Well, that guy's halfway across the world now, Good luck catching that one. But, and then of course we've got the terrorists, they've got, LA, luckily the FBI foiled a New Year's Eve plot out there, and then it's just all these mass shootings. We've got the one over in Australia. That's neither here nor there. That's over there. We got to take care of here, though. However we do that. I got to thinking, trained soldiers, Marines, Army, they're trained with weapons. They go into the military at 18 years old, 17, 18 years old, and they can retire with 30 years in at 48 years old. After they retire, offer them a job these universities have a lot of money just sitting. Offer them a job as armed security, and at our schools, our public schools. Offer them jobs when we need to get, apparently, judging from what happened out at the school in Providence, they need to upgrade their security cameras. Apparently they got buildings that don't have any cameras on them, so they got to go door to door to the residential neighborhoods and see if anybody's got a ring that was on, per chance. Like I say, the money that these institutes of higher learning have, they should be able to upgrade the security cameras, and like I say, hire security guards. Get some security guards. Like I say, these guys coming out of the military after 30 years, they're trained. They're too young to retire, you know. So just get them to come in and work security. Well, like I say, whether it's at the colleges or at high schools or whatever. But we need to protect our young people, whatever that means. And like I say, and we need to get rid of this not guilty by reason of insanity plea. Nope. Anybody can pretend to be crazy. I can pretend to be crazy. It's not really that much of a stretch if you know me. I'm just not the dangerous kind. I'm not the kind that you have to worry about. These other ones are. And yeah, we need to start. Here's the thing about our society, ladies and gentlemen. And this goes to immigration and everything else. If you are an asset and are a contributing member of our society, and you acclimate to our way of life, to our culture, we welcome you with open arms. We, whether you're from here or from somewhere else and you came here legally, okay, went through the proper channels and became a citizen here, and you're contributing in a good way to our society, we love you. We're a melting pot in this country. But if you're going to come here and you're going to say, well, yeah, I'm from Somalia where we shit in the streets, and you want to come over here and do that here? No. And you're going to, and if you're a Muslim and you want to come over here and you want to get on loudspeakers at 3 o'clock in the morning and announce all over town that it's time to pray? No, people got to go to work in the morning. We're not going to do that shit either. Worst case scenario with an American church, they ring the bells for a few minutes on Sunday morning to let everybody know, hey, church is getting ready to start. Get in your seat. But they don't do that at 3 o'clock in the morning. Pretty sure they don't do it before 7 a.m. Yeah. So if you're coming over here from another country and you want to bring all the bullshit that you left in your country with you, you need to go back to where you came from. We don't want you here, okay? If you are from this country and you are disrupting our way of life, if you are offing our innocent citizens, you got to go too. Now, you can move to another country. We're good with that as long as they want you to. But you either got to go there or we gotta neutralize the threat, so to speak. It's up to you. Either way, this shit's gotta end. So if you're in Congress, if you're in the Senate, or maybe you're the president and you happen to see this video, we need to start looking at our policies on this kind of stuff. I am happy that the FBI foiled the plot out in LA for New Year's Eve, but there's FBI agents that were out there in Providence. They were just in a what they call it. They were just looking on. The local police department, they were taking charge of the investigation on that. Yeah. FBI needs to take over that investigation because those guys are incompetent. They're incompetent. Sorry. For the Providence Police Department, incompetent means you don't know what the fuck you're doing, okay? Hand over the baton to the FBI and let them do their job, okay? You got that guy. It's a federal issue now anyway because that guy's not even in Rhode Island anymore. He crossed state lines, so it's federal now. But they should have had it from the get-go. FBI should have had it from the get-go. Unreal. All right, everybody. Like I say, call your legislators. Call your U.S. representatives, congressional representatives, your United States senators. Call them. It's a quick Google search. Just, contact information for representatives such and such in Washington, D.C. And it'll get email addresses, phone numbers, all of it right there. But yeah, contact them. We need to start speaking up. Silence is not an option. Okay, we're losing too many innocent people. Age doesn't matter, but yeah, apparently the young people are the ones that are taking the brunt of it. And that definitely shouldn't be. That definitely shouldn't be. That's unacceptable. Be safe out there, everybody, and keep your head on a swivel. We'll talk to you next time.